What's up, everybody? Pyro here, and today we're checking out the best 10 tracks of this week. And the week is November 10th, 2023. All these tracks dropped in the last 6 days, and we're going to have some fun breaking into it. Let's go. At number 10, we have Seoul by Shorline, which is a DIY emo punk / hardcore group from Germany. This Shorline song, Soul, is, not to be punny, but soulful in its meaning and its emo pop punk power ballad style that is kind of going after here with some tinged hardcore screams. The lead singer's voice is perfect for this kind of track, and it really makes you empathetic for the lyrical content and the story that he's providing. While the lyrics aren't anything complex, it does show an intimate view of the lead singer's struggle and being raised in a all-white cultural bubble and the struggles with racial identity here. And I really like that. It was, like I said, lyrically it was simplistic, but it really got the message across. I really enjoyed the chorus of this song, which kind of has that mainstream 2000s rock. The rest of it is this very nice melodic style pop punk that really sounds good. At number 9, we have Stranger by Broadside. Broadside is a pop punk band from Richmond, Virginia, and they bring a really nice track here. On the scale of pop punk, this definitely leans more in the pop side of things. It is really, really well produced, but it's not overly produced to sound generic, which I really appreciate. And that guitar keeps a nice heavy element to the rest of the music, which keeps it from going full pop. The drums are also going a little bit more of a pop punk style here, and it all really works really nicely together. It has a great flow. The chorus is catchy. The overall vibe here is solid, guys. So they get a spot here at number 9 on the list. At number 8, we have the Norwegian duo Barren with Squat Walker. This song carries a really, really messy, dirty, grungy sounding instrumental and somehow finds a melody within that. During the chorus, you almost get drug church vibes from the melody, which again is just surrounded by this noise, but carries this undertone of melody that is just fantastic. During the verses, while instrumentally it's nothing complex, it still really packs a wallop. And when it comes to lyrics, I really, really love the line, "Wake up and smell the coffin." I don't know why, but it hits a little different. Personally, I really love this grungy sound that they went for. It feels experimental, yet it sounds good. At number 7, we have Your Blood by Aurora. Aurora is a Norwegian singer, which means we have 2 Norwegian artists on this breakdown this week, which is pretty sweet. From the lyrics, I get kind of a circle of life topic here. I have this really nice atmospheric pop vibe that is provided instrumentally, and interesting enough, the drum fills feel rather pop punkish and add a nice little upbeat bounce to the song, which I think is needed here, and it gives it a nice little freshens, like spice up. Vocally, Aurora has those eerie, almost hauntingly beautiful vocals that float over the bouncy instrumental in a really pleasing manner and just give this song a really nice vibe. At number 6, we have Hole in My Head by Laura Jane Grace. Laura Jane Grace is from Georgia. She is the lead singer of Against Me, as well as Laura Jane Grace and the Devouring Mothers. While this track is nothing insanely complex, it has some nice gritty guitar sounds, and it just lays out a really simple punk track that sounds really good. It has this upbeat quality as well. Laura's vocals sound fantastic, and I really got this like Ramones vibe from the head part. That being said, it has a great vibe. It has a great sound. This makes it number 6 on this week's track breakdown. At number 5, we have Upon a Burning Body, a metalcore band from Texas with their new song Killshot. Upon a Burning Body brings a really nice groovy metalcore track here that is both catchy and has some brutal elements as well to it. It's nothing super complex for metalcore, but it really has a nice sound to it, and almost brings a little bit more of a hardcore vibe in certain aspects of this song. From the cover, you can kind of see that they have the Sega logo as Upon a Burning Body up there at the top in the blue, and the overall artwork kind of gives off an old school gaming cartridge vibe, which the music video also provides as the band is teleported into a video game where they fight zombies. The only thing lacking in the song would be perhaps a really nice breakdown, but for a 2-minute, 32-second song, it comes in, slaps you around a little bit. It sounds good. It's not overtly heavy for the sake of being heavy, and has some nice screaming bits in there. Nothing extremely complex, but nothing extremely simple as well. It has a great vibe, good, some nice riffs, in and out, does its thing, and it's catchy. At number 4, we have Never to Return by Infected Rain. Infected Rain is a Moldovan metal band. Never to Return is that never-ending battle against time. We push, we pull, we fight it, but in the end, we all turn to dust. Instrumentally, you're getting some new metal influences, some progressive metal, as well as some electric beats that are really tastefully placed in this song. But most of all, you have an instrument that I'm not really sure what it is, but it really brings this Eastern European vibe to this track and makes it unique. It stops it from being just another, it really makes this track pop and makes it exciting. So between that and the lyrics, it's really solid. Her vocals are brutal, almost gives you an Arch Enemy style vibe here, some newer Arch Enemy style vocals, and I really dig that. I'm a little shocked because typically Infected Rain has not been a band that's really stuck out to me, but I am extremely picky when it comes to metal. At number 3, we have AJR with 2085. With a track 2085, AJR really brings this upbeat pop song that has some really trippy elements to it and some nice sampling of perhaps an older song. And it tells this story of a struggle with identity and morality that we all go through to some extent, and is extremely easy to connect with the struggles that he's laying down through the lyrics. Vocally, AJR has that same kind of floaty, airy voice that really is just head over heels over the instrumental here. And it all just comes together in a perfect mix. I cannot be more impressed with how the sampling's put in there. Some of those experimental bits in the song really just help bring it to life and make sure things don't get repetitive. And I really appreciate it. And that's why this song is number 3. At number 2, we have I Wrestled a Stallion Once. No, we got Megan Thee Stallion and Spiritbox collab. I didn't know I needed this, but I enjoyed the single Cobra by itself and the kind of metal elements that it brought to the instrumental. The Spiritbox collab here really added this interesting atmospheric vibe. Courtney's vocals are really nice contrast to Megan's aggressive vocal style in delivery with her verses. All in all, this song, it just works together so damn well. I am also a sucker when metal and hip hop kind of combine. And again, the aggressive vocal style that Megan is bringing to the table, I automatically knew would fit with Spiritbox. So the second I saw this drop, I figured it would be at least a contender for the top 10. I didn't quite think it'd get to the number 2 section. But here we are. At number 2, we have Spiritbox and Megan Thee Stallion. I think the internet would go nuts if Megan Thee Stallion and Spiritbox did a 4-song EP where they came together and wrote songs. Kind of like what Linkin Park and Jay-Z did, except it'd be really dope if they didn't use their already existing songs and they just went for it and they wrote songs together. I think it would be fantastic. This is just a sampling, I think, of what they could do together. I think it would be exciting, especially if for those who are into that rap metal already. The only place that left me a little lacking is I wanted a really nice Spiritbox breakdown, like just some hard ass screams going towards the very end of this song. I think that would have really added something to it. But again, you got to remember that we have a big metal band here kind of going on to a hip hop artist track. So a lot of people that are listening to this might not be fully into both of those worlds. So this is a great entrance to that, because you're going to have Megan Thee Stallion fans who have never heard metal and they're like, whoa, what is this? And then you're going to have metal fans that have never heard Megan Thee Stallion are like, damn, she has a fantastic flow. So this song just really works out well together. I love it. And now we have some honorable mentions to run through real quick before we hit that number one track. The Judge by Sean James, a great storytelling kind of Western style acoustic rock. It's very sullen, but very well written. We have Death Grip by The Ghost Inside. This track is a really good metalcore track, but the kind of lack of a really nice solid breakdown in it kind of left it out of the top 10. However, it's a really damn good track. If you're into metalcore, you need to check this out. No Fear of Pain by No Turning Back. This hardcore bop is a in and out 2 minute 4 seconds. It's just brutal. It's groovy. I love it. We have another Broadside song. This one, Dazed and Confused. This has a bopping chorus. Really fun to sing along with. Some great vocal harmonies. Fantastic. Finally, Your Bones by Chelsea Cutler. And this is the acoustic version. The strings and the instrumental make this song. It is beautiful. It is a very, very purty song, as my chat like to put it. Kind of an indie style pop that is really, really nice and pleasing to the ears. And in number one, we got Wilhem Scream. She's Swallowed by the Sea, which is impressive considering this is an unreleased song that was thrown in their 10th anniversary for Party Crasher, the remastered album. So, wow, that is basically unheard of for me to enjoy a extra track that's thrown in on a remaster this much. That is my favorite track of the week. Good shit. All right, a Wilhem Scream is a punk band from Massachusetts. This track, again, is just an unreleased track off of their remastered Party Crasher album, 10th anniversary album, and it is extremely impressive guitar work that they're providing here, which is fast-paced and blistering. Vocally, you feel this really deep angst in the vocals, and everything's just flying in the song. It works so well together. It all kind of combines as one just blistering, fast-paced tune that works really nicely. I especially like the part where I was smiling so hard I shattered my teeth. You really get the frustration of what he's talking about from the lyrics right there and the tone that he delivers it in. The guitar work alone gets it in this number one spot. It's very appealing to me, and it's one of those songs that the vocals kind of just become another instrumental as well with the track. This is a solid-ass punk song. It is number one of the week. Hell yeah. Guys, if you want to check out tracks with me, I do this every Friday on my Twitch channel, Pyroslayer 92. Join us. We, for about 4 to 6 hours, we check out new music that's come out current week. Typically rock, punk, metal, core, and ska and reggae. A little bit of that sprinkled in just to help break things up. Maybe some pop splashed in here or there. But it's typically indie pop if we can help it. If you want to see this breakdown with actual songs in between, you can check out my Patreon. And we also provide the worst tracks of the week there as well, just to kind of keep things somewhat positive here on the public channel. Again, I'm Pyro. Join me next Friday as we check out some new tunes. And until next time, y'all, peace out, and let me know what your favorite song of the week was.